Oh, you just climb those blocks.
Hunter's descent. Hunter's descent.
Arch this up before we move on. And there's not like another... Do I have to go there first, maybe? Just try this.
Hunter's descent.
Fighting efficiency has been enhanced.
All leveled up just by doing nothing? Cool, I guess. Alright, I have officially lost interest. Let's just fast travel to the Abyss. Wait, no, not the cemetery. The Abyss.
Look! I think we can use that device now.
Are we supposed to get on it?
Finally.
Do we really have to do all of this?
Yeah, get over it, Yufa. Now, the question is, how do I grab this chest? Oh, it's just... Okay, you just do that. 2 Polar Night Drops. And there's one on the opposite side.
Hunter's descent.
Alright, chat, we're moving on to the next area, which would be the final one, I'm not sure.
Treasure chest located.
NHC Zodiac. Thank you so much for the follow. If you're here right now, you get a shout out. If not, you just get a shout out for the heck of it. Hope you enjoy the stream and any future one you come to.
Something's here.
Alright, let's try moving on. See what happens. We could be reaching the end, I'm not sure. We'll have to find out. The Nexus? Like Scarlet Nexus?
Treasure chest.
I don't know what the word Nexus means. Like when I knew Scarlet Nexus was a thing, I'm like, I don't know what a Nexus is. But we're in the Nexus area. Which could be the last area? I'm not sure.
There's something.
There might be one more, maybe. We're only at like an hour and 20 minutes, so we still have a whole like 2 hours to finish this playthrough. However, before the final boss, I do want to check if there are Affinity events, so it could take longer, but it can't take too long. 82? They're level 82? I mean, I'm like 80, and this game is not that difficult, so it shouldn't matter.
I have detected something. You should
By the way, I said I'm going to add Adult in. I'm only doing that for the final boss.
detected something.
Nexus is a connection. Oh, is it? Thank you for that information. Oh, that does make sense why Scarlet Nexus is called a Nexus. That does make sense for the name. I guess because they're Scarlet Guardians and Yuito and Kasane are to represent the connection. That is really clever naming. That does make sense with the concept of Scarlet Nexus. Now that I think about it. I did not know what that word meant. Thank you. For the longest time, I'm like, I don't know what a Nexus is. And then this game spouts it out. I'm like, yeah, I need to know what a Nexus is. Now it all makes sense. Learn something new every day, even if you're an adult. Even when it comes to vocabulary. Oh, Regulus Impact. I am dull. Can also be a central or very important area. Interesting.
There's something here.
I mean, I guess that would also work with Scarlet Nexus's title, but I feel like the connection thing, in accordance to Scarlet Nexus's themes, I think the connection thing makes more sense because it probably symbolizes Yuito and Kasane, 2 separate sides, and they like have a connection or something because they're both like, you know, OSF members.
There's something here.
And Scarlet Nexus was like, it had a lot of neat concepts. Scarlet Nexus wasn't even a bad game. I wish it was better though. Ooh.
A moment of respite.
I really, really wish it was better. Chat, am I on the final boss?
I feel something strange from the other side of that door.
And we should assume our destination lies beyond it.
It could be a trap. Don't let your guard down.
Am I done? That looks like a final boss door, plus with the dialogue's convincing me.
Located.
Is this the final... This is the final boss. We're done, I think? Alright, so I definitely want to go back to the Dandelion. Give Tito this blueprint. I feel like I'm at the end. Also buy some. No, I don't want to talk. I don't care, Shantae. No thank. Oh, I got a flaky bag. That's cool. I don't care, Shantae. I don't even like you that much.
Suspense is killing me. My secret ingredient is here you are. My secret ingredient.
I'm just gonna buy some dishes.
Here you are.
Here you are.
Go.
Alright, goodbye.
I'm out there, darling.
Every time I hear Regulus Impact, I think of Fairy Tail. I never watched Fairy Tail. That's another anime that I might potentially get into. I think Demon Slayer first, though. Where on earth? Tito, where you at? Hey, Adol, do you think I can get a look at those blueprints you've got there? Yo, legendary blueprints. NHC Zodiac, thank you so much for subbing at tier 1. I believe you're like the first one of the first ones. If not the first one, you're one of the first ones to sub at tier 1. Thank you so much, dude. I greatly appreciate it. Hope you enjoy content and what you see. I thought so. These are all specification outlines for making a legendary weapon. The exact same ones that ancient heroes used in the 800 Years War. Yeah, nothing like some mythical gear to get the heart pumping, huh? Though we do have a bit of a problem here. These blueprints call for specialized materials and forging techniques. Honestly, I kinda doubt I'd be able to pull it off with my level of expertise. If only Dad were here, he'd know what to do. At all. You're right, I just can't go through life wanting everything I can't have. Ah, what the heck. Now's not the time to be getting all down on myself. Master Burling might know these old school methods, being head of the craft guild and all. I'm gonna go see if he can help us out. Be right back. Tito headed over to Artisan Lane to explain the situation to Master Burling, returned to Dandelion's basement soon after with Burling in tow. Ho-ho, who'd have thought our Tito helping the Monstrums? Now let's see about those legendary weapons from the 100 Years War. If I may be honest, even I don't completely understand the blueprints. With our skills and insight, Tito, we may just be able to pull it off. Really? That's good, right, Tito? Yeah, it is. Thank you, Master Burling. Mr. Burling. Or, Master? Was that Master? Yeah, Mr. Burling, but same thing. However, the one swinging Gusco's hammer will be none other than its rightful owner, you. Heed my advice, Tito. Technique is earned, not taken. I will only guide you when necessary. It's your soul that will be infused into your work with every strike of your hammer. Yes, sir. Okay, Adol. I'm gonna get everything prepared to forge the weapons. Would you do me a favor and get the materials I need? I need otherworldly core, soul spars, and sacred branches. I hope I have that right now, because if I don't, I'm not gonna go out of my way for it. I definitely have otherworldly cores. Thanks, Adol. I should have everything you need. Are there any max affinity events? Any at all? No. That's so weird. How could I have missed the max affinity events for Xavier in them? There must have been something I missed. I don't know what I could have missed. Well, chat, I'm sorry. I did promise all the affinity events, but I'm not gonna... I don't know what I missed, and I don't feel like looking at what I missed, so the ones we got are the only ones we're gonna get. We'll probably get Tito's. I'm assuming Tito's might tie into the weapon. Yes, craft legendary weapon. Yep, that's all of them. Looks like we're good to go. Oh, thank goodness. With this, I should be able to make you one legendary weapon. Who's it gonna be for? Oh, I get to choose. Well, let's just make it for Adol. I'm using Adol for the final boss. Weapon for Adol, huh? Alright, challenge accepted. I'll get right to it. Forging time. I was gonna make it for Doll, but Adol makes the most sense. After a prolonged battle with the forge and minimal advice from Master Burling, Tito completed his best work yet, a legendary weapon. Finally, it's done. A legendary weapon of the 100 Years War. Tir Na Nog, sure. Come on, try it out. I want to see. That is really sick looking sword. Yeah, I didn't think I would be capable of forging something so powerful. They don't call it legendary for nothing. Whoever designed it must have been a genius. No need to be modest, my boy. Your technique was magnificent. Oh, I don't know. I just followed the blueprint. And I couldn't have done it without your guidance, Master Burling. Tito. No, Tito, no. You did a good job, okay? Arche's got a point, Tito. Just think of it as taking a note of your achievements so you can improve even further. Arche, Dogi, you're both right. I can't make Dad proud unless I improve. I'm gonna need to own up to my work, then I'm gonna work even harder to get better. That's the spirit. Thanks, Adol. That goes for everyone else. If anyone needs a weapon, I've got you covered. The blueprint contains armor designs too. I just need materials and I can make them for you. Same deal. If I don't have them, I'm not gonna bother. Thanks for guiding me through it, Master Burling. I'll never forget the debt I owe. I'll hold you to that, boy. You're gonna forge me something even better one day. I'll see you soon, Tito. Keep up the good work. Yes, sir. Alright, cool. Yo, we can get more of them, but I'm not gonna bother. Oh, you have your Max Affinity event. Perfect. Oh, hey, Adol. So, just wondering, but is this a good time for you? Kinda hoping to get your advice about something. Oh, this will be the last Max Affinity event of the playthrough. As the game refuses to give me the others.
I haven't even told Arche about this yet.
Oh, sorry, I had to replay that.
I haven't even told Arche about this yet. Could you do me a favor and keep it a secret from her? Mr. Burling spoke to me just before he went home for the day. He told me that I could work at the workshop if I wanted to. Like my dad. He said he wanted to support my dream of having a workshop of my own. And he's willing to train me until I'm good enough. I do want to take him up on it. But it'd be selfish of me. You see, my sister and I have always been together. But I can't just force her to come with me. But she has her own future. And her own dreams.
Just ask her. There's no harm in asking.
Well,
Yeah, I probably should. But if she asks to come with me, I don't know if I'll be able to turn her down. Good thing Arche isn't here. I must look like such an idiot right now, but I get it. The right thing to do would be to just tell her.
Oh, Tito! There you are!
How convenient.
Hello, Adol. Hello, Tito.
Arche! What, and Anemona? What are you two doing here?
I learned something about you after regaining my memories. After I told Arche about it. She wanted to tell you right away. Yeah! Anemona told me you're an alchemist, Tito.
I'm a... what? An alchemist? Isn't that what that Zola guy was? What does this mean?
The blacksmithing techniques passed down by your family are derived from alchemy. Papa specializes in human souls, while your family specialized in metals. Papa told me about these blacksmith alchemists 500 years ago. Your techniques involve unusual components that other blacksmiths do not use, correct? Your hammer and anvils must have been reinforced with magic.
This is, she's a doll, basically. She has two forms. She can actually... This is her main form. Her main form is being this. This is her doll form. She's a doll. Literally. She's literally a doll, and her Monstrum name is Doll because she's a doll. But she can also be, like, human-sized as well, which is her Monstrum form.
Now that you mention it, we do use materials that other artisans don't, like brimstone and cinnabar.
Cinnabar Island?
Ooh, I get it. Daddy and Tito were always the odd ones out, and that's why.
You mean you knew and didn't say anything?
Your family's blacksmithing techniques were passed down many generations. It is to be expected that they would forget their 500-year-old origins with time.
I see. It does explain all the weird things that happen sometimes when I work. It actually explains a lot of things. Thanks for letting us know, Anemona. I'll need to be careful about these techniques from now on.
Hey, Tito. Were you and Adol talking to each other before we came?
That is none of your concern. Just go back to playing with Anemona.
What were you talking about? You looked really serious.
Oh, yeah, well, it was, about you. Actually, I wanted to talk to you about something.
Better have a burn heal? Of course. I better go to the Pokemart and buy some.
Mr. Burling. He invited me to go work with him in his workshop on Artisan Lane. It's just that, you can't come with me, Arche. Arche?
Sheesh, Tito. Is that what you were stressing out about? Of course I'm coming with you, silly. Who's gonna take care of you, huh?
But what about...
You're not the only one with a dream, you know. I'm gonna work at your workshop too, and then I'm gonna find myself a man to marry.
That's your dream?
So don't worry about me, okay? We can both follow our dreams.
Arche. Okay. It's a deal. But, you know, I'm not gonna just let any guy near my sister.
Hey! You said I could have my own dreams.
Yeah, he's your big brother. You should expect him to be very protective.
Yup, I think things are gonna work out fine. I've gotta let Mr. Burling know that I'm gonna take him up on his offer. I'm gonna be as good as my dad someday. Just you wait and see. Thanks for the advice, Adel.
Whatever it is you aspire to do, I wish you both the best.
That was a nice scene. The mending hammer becomes the healing hammer, sure. There's no more Noxes, so that's kind of pointless. Unless I were to S rank all of them. Which I'll probably do when I get the platinum. Alright, so your journal's updated. So there's really no other Affinity events. It's so weird because I did everything, basically. I missed one side quest, but that couldn't have affected. There must have been gifts I missed. I don't really care. I never went into this game wanting to 100%.
Sure thing. See you later.
Yeah, so I think we're just gonna go to the final boss and finish the game. Chat, I think that's how we're gonna do it. What's this? Oh, Balduk Fortress of Yore. Back to the Nexus. But yeah, we didn't get every single Affinity event. I was kind of hoping we would at least get all of those, but that's fine. Honestly, we only missed Xavier and Lucian's. We did get all the, like, good ones, I think. Most of them, at least. But, you know, it be that way. Adol, you're gonna be here for the final boss. I'm sorry, the doll, but, I think this is the best team comp I want to go with. Plus, we have Adol's ultimate weapon, so it seems the best. Take out Swift Ray. I'm gonna add Vermilion Scythe right there. Give me back Calamity combo. Abyssal Blade, and then for this, I will go with Demonic Pierce is max. We'll go with Prisoner's Grasp. Alright, chat, this should be the, final boss. 100% for second playthroughs. I half agree with that, I half disagree with it. There have been games that I 100% on my first playthrough. Tales of Arise. I played Tales of Arise, I 100%ed it the first time through. I get what you're saying. Some games are like, they make it really hard to 100% without a guide. But no, there are some games that you can 100% the first time around. You can 100% this game the first time around. I just didn't do everything. I missed one side quest because the game was stupid. But, so no, I disagree. There are some games you can 100% the first time around. Not every game needs to be 100% the first time around anyway, but yeah, so there are some games you can actually 100% the first time around. It depends. I could 100% the game if I really wanted to. I'm not willing to. Like, this game is good. I'm not, like, willing to find out what I missed. So, you know. I did enough in this playthrough. You sense something strange from within? This must be as deep as the fortress goes. Prepare yourself before pressing ahead. Plus, if the game's not good enough, then it's not even worth 100%ing. This game is worth 100%ing, just not right now. I'm satisfied with what we did.